was jolted into action with the introduction of these Jaguars. They're set for football as the Jags are ready.
I guess Kalaj is playing his game.
The Washington Redskins. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, fool. Because of that basketball game. Because of that basketball game. When I pushed him.
Oh.
Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. Another good run there for
exactly.
Wednesday was named AFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes a solid run. It's special
Yes, we're going to win that game. I pushed you in the head. He looked like he better cry. He tried to be acting like a little girl, fool.
I know.
He tried to be like acting a little fat. I don't know.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second
He
down.
act like Don for
Don is stop. Don is more manly than that nigga.
Like y'all ain't gonna too much. Like that nigga's really a real actor.
Don is more manly than that dude.
I need to vote. Yo, what you talking about?
You're not manlier than
Don
that
can
nigga.
take a push, fool. That nigga can't take no push.
If I push Don, you know what he would've did? Got up laughing and talk about come guard up and try to give me a bucket. Look.
If you guys are actually gonna make him cry once, if he ever cries,
if I push Don, he would've pushed me back and said, "Come eat a bucket."
He's gonna cry over something like that. Why is he so depressed?
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. His first catch, good for 16 and a first. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. Now a first down throw. It's Smith. This one caught by Crowder. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. The false start penalty, and now they're back to needing 10 yards on second down. Smith throwing again. This one complete to Jordan Reed. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. Here's Kamara trying to run for him. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
Right back to him on first down. And a short gain here down to the 22. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Docks him with a grab over the middle. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive. But this is third down. Out of the gun, Smith. pitch. It's Crowder. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Now Jones. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Leonard Fournette, 1,000-yard rusher from a year ago. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. To throw on 2nd down is Love. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Here's Locke. Looking deep for Julio. It's caught inside the 25. And he's a long ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf. A big play that time for Jacksonville. 47 yards. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Fournette, a 1st down carry. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Sometimes play calls boil down to philosophy. You know you're facing one of the top 10 units against the run in the NFL. So do you decide to keep smashing against them, or do you decide to throw the ball here?
They'll fake the handoff. Now and he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Luck. Buying time to his left. And he comes back with one complete. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And there was absolutely zero pressure on the quarterback on that play. 3rd down, and he has all the time in the world to eventually find an open receiver for a 1st down pickup.
He'll get it up the middle. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Second and goal from the 6 this time. They get it to him running left. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
This offense has converted 2 third downs on this drive already. This is 3rd and 4. To throw is long. Eluding the pressure right. A strong running. And he's got it. Alongside the former defensive back Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Jaguar football as we begin quarter number 2. They are, however, facing a 4th down situation. And the first play will be a field goal try. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. And Lambo will put this one through. And that will tie us at 3-3. So matching field goals on our opening 2 drives.
Yeah, it feels like 2 boxers feeling each other out here in the early going of the game, right? Exchanging some jabs, but none of the heavy stuff just yet.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Now on the return, Brendan Langley. Now a hit and a loose football. And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
As that ball got away from him, and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
So we've got a challenge. Our referee's going to take another look on the tablet. He's going to be watching to see if the knee was down prior to the ball coming out.
No, I love what you just said there. You nailed it, because if the ball's shifting or moving before the knee or any other part of the body hits the ground, then that'll be considered a fumble.
They begin on the ground with Kamara, and he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one around the line of scrimmage.
Throwing right, and that's complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the
Hold on, how did he get the ball back?
And I'm like, any of them.
Was the flag, was the fumble overturned?
That makes things very difficult, but when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Here's Smith. Drops this one to Kamara in the backfield. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
PRJ.
4 yards on the pickup, and
Oh,
that'll bring up 4th
Kamara, you
down.
suck.
So on 4th down, the Redskins will call on Tressway to punt it away. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But you also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can.
Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. 20. Touchdown.
This nigga Leonard Fournette scored. There's no way no one's catching him.
A great play there. 84 yards. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly for 6. And those are the highlight reel runs you dream of right there.
When he gets a seam and just gets through it, how about the explosiveness, the burst to get there to begin with, and then once he's in full gallop, good luck trying to track him down.
And those plays so demoralizing for the defense.
Absolutely, because you've done so much work trying to keep people in front of you. When they're past you and behind you, that's a tough one to swallow.
I need to just win this one for me, and then you can rest everyone. I don't care.
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. Second and 10, Smith again.
Oh, no matter what. Oh, yeah, no matter what. Okay.
If I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Third and long, it's Smith. Airing one out for Crowder.
I told y'all never seen me speak to Hamden again in my life.
And he'll get this way down into Jacksonville territory. A big play, Smith to Crowder.
Oh my God, 3rd and 16.
Yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
On 2nd down, here's Smith. Flush to his right. That's complete, right around the 8. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
I'm still not pleased.
The Redskins on
If Dum will run the ball, oh, let's go PR.
They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. And now time will be called here as we've got an injured Redskin down on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside.
Oh.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. Calais Campbell on the stop. And they've now made 2 trips to the red zone and still looking for their first.
So stupid. Kick your 3.
And if you're on defense, your confidence is sky high. Because mentally, you're saying, hey,
and then you didn't get it, nigga.
We're thinking we're giving up 3. We just want to give up 6. In this case, they end up not giving up the touchdown at all. They've got to feel great about what they got done.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A big chunk of yardage there, 37 yards.
And this nigga Leonard Fournette having a fucking field day on this nigga.
And that's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff there.
This nigga Leonard. And this Kamara's a gunner.
What they call play side. But how about on the backside? Just taking care of business to make sure no one can get there and disrupt it.
Is the biggest key the left tackle?
Without a doubt. Control that edge. Get out there. You want the left tackle. If you bring your tight end over there, either way, control the edge of the line of scrimmage.
You mean playoffs for what, nigga? Yeah, NFC easy as shit. Gee, I wish the Bengals in the NFC.
They got pressure there and only rushing 3.
And there's a defensive coordinator right now who is celebrating not just getting home with 3 there, but realizing if that's the type of pressure he can get in
the facts,
game,
he had 2 tries to score and did something.
On 2nd down, here's Fournette.
Exactly.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville.
And this is an example of breaking down a defense.
And this nigga Leonard Fournette, G.
And guess what he's doing?
It don't matter, G, because Leonard Fournette is not a rookie. Saquon is.
Now another 1st and 10.
So I need my nigga to get it, so.
Down throw, Lock. Quick pitch, complete. It's Paul. And he got blown up.
Is that Bishop?
Yardage on the play back at the 44.
Keyshawn? Yeah, G.
3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. The loss
Tight end
of
screen
3
with Niles
that
Paul.
first
Fumble.
Pass play, now 2nd and 13.
Hold on, is it possible for two teams in the same division to get a bye week?
Looking for his receiver, sharp, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
Well, I tell you, you can't fault the pass protection here. He had all day to throw, and he just couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. And quarterbacks will tell you that after a while, they start getting antsy back there. So this is just a great job defensively to stay with these receivers as long as they did.
And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. Back with more from Jacksonville. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back after this.
One potential disadvantage is that the two teams with the best records in the conference could play each other before the conference championship if they are in the same division.
Now it's third down. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week
Oh, so yeah, Kalijah, you not getting what's it called?
I don't know how you slow him down.
Hold on, what happened? What happened? How didn't you score?
Usually can't complete a pass.
Throwing on third down, Smith. Airing one out for Crowder. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this.
This thing is absolutely buns. Throwing up to Jameson Crowder.
Back on their heels.
Jameson.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know what, a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's second down.
That's a pick, most definitely.
The complete pass here now is 2nd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they're going to get this beyond the 40.
Come on, don't let Leonard Fournette get hurt too.
A first down gain of 26 yards.
Oh my God, G. Leonard Fournette.
You think you got the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
He's going to flip one out here to his running back.
Is it causing you terribly to Alfred? You play far cooking off of but earning the halfbacks toss and halfback face every time. Ooh, he got that team because he can't beat real comp, so he needs a dream team and still lost to me.
We'll get this over to Westbrook. It's complete. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. A gain of 6 there. First. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
With the Jets,
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
He's so stupid, dog. Use your timeouts, you good?
They'll fake it. Now Locke. He's going to let this go deep. Back up. And this is inside the 5. Touchdown.
When the hell did the Jets mention me? Because they say Jets mention me.
Doyle in the final
I've seen
seconds of the first
them.
half. And the Jaguars
Fucking touchdown.
add on an
Fuck.
extra point tacked on by Lambeau.
The fact that it's 10-3 in the second play is crazy with a team like that.
Here's
Need that
Lambeau out to kick
17-3,
this
G.
one away.
Marlon is so
And
loud.
this will be a touchback as that sails over the inline. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there. They may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Likely time for one final snap as they start on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Smith. He's going to wind up and air it out. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So we hit the halftime break here in Jacksonville with the Jags on top. As we send you a couple hours south of here to Orlando, that's where we check in with
actually suck.
The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in the second half. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out come the Jaguars now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. On 2nd down, here's Locke. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to
and here this nigga wanna find that guy.
trying to evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now a play fake here on first down. Dumps it off to Fournette. And some room to roam now. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That's 30 yards now in the last two plays. Back-to-back 15-yarders. And they're rolling. Luck now hitting on 2/3 of his passes. 10 for 15 so far. 1st and 10. Here's Luck.
Nigga, this nigga is not, Leonard Fournette is not good. You want to get a secret 99 overall running back.
To the 37-yard line.
Trade for Tyreek Hill.
That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has.
You're not gonna get a Tyreek Hill. He would be a 99.
Not dropping because it's zone. Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes.
Put that nigga on wheel routes. Have a linebacker on him if you want to.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety and being able to hit people with the run and the pass, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that.
Everybody knows
Well done.
Jordan Reed has it.
Stupid.
And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. Smith finding his big tight end Reed for a Redskins first.
Truck, nigga.
You know, she told me that one had his video.
On first down, Smith. Out to the left, it's complete to Dodson. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and did the Jaguars come up with it? They did.
Oh, lob it. Lob.
He made the catch, then he turned it
to the wheel.
took the contact and coughed it up.
You so stupid, nigga. You got a mismatch at running back, nigga.
You have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them. Big tackle.
You got a mismatch at running. Chris Thompson is a dog.
Not dropping into coverage. He comes on the blitz and takes him down for a loss of 9. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Here's a give to Fournette. And he'll go down right at the 30.
Fucking stoop.
Sean Williams that time.
Oh, I know this nigga ain't running fullback dive.
You've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out. But a running
For this nigga Leonard Fournette almost had 200 fucking rushing yards, dog. All for 10 carries. I ain't never seen no shit like this.
The Jaguars on third down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. Luck now to throw. They've got his man complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A big 30-yard play on third. So the big play,
And then here this nigga go. Here this nigga go.
40 now for 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Eluding the pressure right. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free. Brings up 3rd down.
Got fucking circle wide open, but he's running the opposite way. Oh, look at Corey Grant. Freshman, you can shit. It don't even matter because they have to play before the AFC Conference Championship. So.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
I don't know about you, partner, but I'm rubbing my eyes after that play. Did we just see that not get yardage? A big-time play by the defense. It does happen occasionally, even against the best running backs who are having big days.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Maybe we should do some game shit at my old school. First unit and second unit, that nigga was gay as shit. That nigga used to try to switch shit all the time.
Because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept their minute by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
What the fuck happened?
Smith on 1st
Why?
down. Docks him with a grab over the middle. And he's taken down inside the 30. That opening drive rhythm continues right into play number 3.
Whatever they decided that they wanted to run before the game, it's working pretty well for them right now. Moving the ball downfield at a nice rate. And guess what? I think the chain crew might have to get a little oxygen over there. They have to keep moving downfield with 1st downs on each play.
To throw is Smith. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. To throw on 3rd down.
I really hope this nigga come back to. Imagine if you would have kicked his 3. He would have scored. Could have went for 2. Down 3. Could have kicked another. Fuck you. He's wide open on the out route. You're a fucking ass.
On this play, was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice 1st down.
On 1st down, it's Smith. And incomplete, he dropped it in the end zone.
tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL, but if you drop the football, that position could get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his second drop of the game. Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long. And they've been on the spot just a bit.
And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. Calais Campbell able to get him down behind the line of scrimmage, and it'll be fourth down.
Should have took your 3 last time, and it would have been no problem kicking your 3 now. Because you would have been down 8, and if you would have kicked your other 3, you only would have been down 5.
Kick is good. And a second
field goal some shit. Now he's kicking the 3. Now this nigga down fucking 11, still 2 possessions. But if he would have kicked his other 3, Colasso ain't even a half 17. The score would have been 10-9.
You've actually come out ahead.
Yeah, flip it over to the other side. The offense, they'll hope to cash in for 6 next trip. I think you'd have to say defensively, these guys are doing their job pretty well, right?
Yeah, we talked about them holding them under.
But this nigga kept himself out the game. And he looking like, oh, dum-dum. Oh, you fucking stoop.
I remember you saying magic number was right around 20, and the offense has been the issue. You're right.
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage.
Yes, just a nigga Leonard.
Careful about what speed they're going to play.
Just a nigga Leonard. Don't let the system.
This is my theme of Bagley used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go.
Why am I getting these late ass notifications on Google?
Don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's third down.
I like the idea.
I'll be home when I get home.
Because let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Play action. It's locked. Looking downfield for Joe. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Past the 20. 10. Touchdown. Jaguars. Julio Jones. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Jaguars add 6 to their lead. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning, right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point kicker. Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Smith on 2nd down. And he drops this off to Thompson, complete. A very good move, but for a relatively modest gain out near the 32. Call it a pickup of 7, and they're going to face a 3rd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And he'll be brought down, but a tip of the cap on the spin move as that gives him a 1st down. That, I believe, will put him over 100 yards receiving for the game. Yes, it will. And he's got a first down to boot. Now a first down throw. It's Smith. And Reed with it over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Smith on first and 10. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup, and it'll be a second down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good. And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. And that one results in 35 yards. A lot of receivers see the drag route as a risk-reward type of a play. The risk, going into the middle of the field where there's some big people want to hit you. But the reward is oftentimes you get lost in coverage, running a little bit underneath. And when you catch it just right, as we just saw there, the end result can be a big, big play. That'll bring up second and goal after the gain of 5. That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag. And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it because he knows he's going through the briar patch, as I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic, and people wanting to put a little contact on it. Really well done. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's third and goal. Now Smith. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Paul Richardson with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Redskins are able to close the gap just a bit. Hopkins with the extra point, and that makes it 24-13. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Now Jones. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20. Call it the 21-yard line. The Jags offense now gets set and heads back onto the field. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming. Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field. And he'll find some space up to about the 25. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively. To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts. And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. A handoff to Fournette. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Ryan Kerrigan in on the tackle. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up second and 10. Time for a break. We're back to finish this one off after this. The rush defense stout on first down. Here's second and 10 from the 20. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down. They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs. That's a pretty good recipe for success. Fournette on the counter. Oh, a nice spin. Look, and he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A big play there. His 10th touchdown of the season, second of the game. And the Jaguars add on to their lead. Here's Lambeau out to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And here come the Redskins now. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved at me like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to push one behind them. Smith now throwing on first down. This one caught by Crowder. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Throwing on first down. Smith into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack. And a very good return as he'll take it all the way up to the 40-yard line. Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes. And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish,